Triple B Squad. No, it's not Tuesday, but it definitely is Taco Thursday. And do we got a crunchy banger for you? All right, like we said, we have a crunchy one for you. But before you find out, I need you to do something for me.
What's that?
Give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment below, baby. Make sure you share it out. Share it out. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Speaking of the bell,
nice way to go into it.
We are doing something that kind of gave us an idea from Taco Bell because they have the potato,
beefy potato
taco, flatbread taco. So that's where the crunchy come from because that's the crispy potatoes. But we need to pray.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this meal I'm about to receive. For Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. So pretty much we got some meat, we got potatoes on there, lettuce, tomatoes, basically some tacos with the extra crunchy taters on there, as you can see. And then we got rice and beans as well.
Yeah, we got some little mini tater tots on there.
And so this one was the actual flatbread one. So then I'm just going.
No, that's just a wheat flatbread.
Well, that's a wheat flatbread, but that's what we decided to go with.
It was actually for a Greek.
Yeah, like a pita or something for it. But we're gonna eat this as a taco today.
And these beans, can you see them? These are actually vegan.
Oh, were they? I didn't even know that.
I'm pretty good actually.
Now, how's it a vegan bean?
That's what sound can. You know, sometimes beans are vegetarian because there's no meat
Because it's a
in
good
it.
extra product mixed in it.
But this says no vegan. I mean, it's vegan, so it's probably no pork fat or nothing. You know? It might be used in traditional beans.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why they always say too, like, if you eat the red beans and rice from Popeyes, it's not vegetarian because they make their beans in like a pork broth. So it's not necessarily vegetarian.
I did remember that.
Let me take it like this. Okay. How many of you guys like potatoes in your burritos or your tacos? Comment below.
And can you remember the first time you had one?
Otherwise, it was a California burrito. That's where I had one at one time.
Well, I had mine in my favorite spot in AZ. Filiberto's. I just can't wait to get Miss Shan there because she'll like, you've been talking about Filiberto's for 15 years. It just ain't what you made it seem to be.
Alright. I'm expecting this holy grail of tacos.
Of course, my excuse, I'm like, you know, things change. It has been 15 years. I already got my lie together.
Ain't bad.
But I know you're going to like it.
Maybe.
But like, I wonder if I go to like the ones I used to go to, like the actual spots, because there's like a whole bunch of them there. Could the same family be owning that one? I'm pretty sure they were like all privately owned.
I'm drinking mine. Seltzer, strawberry, Corona.
That bread was not bread, filling me up. But it's actually good.
That's filling you up. You want a taco? Well, I told you for one they were pretty big, so that's why I was like, do you want all three of those?
Nope, I got one.
But I love crispy potato in my taco.
I'm going with Pepsi again.
I think Taco Bell's is just cheese and meat and potatoes.
Meat, cheese, and potatoes, that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's probably why it's just $1, because you get the basics.
But it feels good. Cause you know they had what I used to get was just the potato tacos. Didn't have any meat in them. That you like?
This is all they had.
Oh yeah, you always like those though.
I like them. I just wish it had the meat in them too, though. You know, that's what you said. The one that had potatoes with no meat, right? Yeah, what was it? I heard you, but I guess that's one of them times when you be listening, and I just was thinking about this food for a brief second.
How's everybody doing today? Hope your week is flying by. It's going pretty fast.
Yeah, I definitely like the regular flatbread ones better because it's just the right size. The other one was like I had to load it with meat to feel like I was filling it up. The weekend is here. It's been a hot week here in Indiana. Very muggy out. Oh, man, that Pepsi hit good.
I'm glad.
I kind of wish I had one of them ice cream cones. We got any cones left in the last meal? I bet there's one left.
All gone.
She always says it's all gone, then she's going to beat me down there and eat it.
Because I have to eat them because otherwise he'll eat them. Just like the pack of Oreo cookies. It says family cookies.
I don't know. It's when I went downstairs
Family pack of cookies.
to give me my extra cone, you'd already got yours. There was an uneven amount in there. So that means you'd already been eating it.
I tried one the other day.
Yeah, you got me one other day too, so it should have been an even number.
That was your second one though.
That was my first one you gave me.
The second one, because I gave you one in the middle of the night. Because you was trying to eat some cookies in, and I said, eat an ice cream cone. So you ate an ice cream cone, remember? Cookies.
I mean, I like my cookies. I mean, I like my little cookie snack. Some people eat cereal in the middle of the night. Sometimes this is what you like to eat. You just have a craving.
I know. I'm not saying I don't ever have a craving, but I was just telling you, you had a craving. That's all.
Right. And you ain't eat one at all. I don't believe that.
I said I did. You're not listening.
You make it like I had the first one. Anyway, almost time for that meet and greet with Lips. I will put the link down below for you to order you some tickets. You still have time. You still have time. If you're in that area, you might as well come on out.
And if you do come, please have safe travels.
And bring your safety gear, meaning your mask. I almost want to go back to wearing gloves. But was gloves really good or bad for us, you know? Unless you can just change them all day long. Does anybody still wear gloves?
Yeah.
Whew. I was trying to hold back a burp. Excuse me. I did add some rice on my taco too.
So you got ricey beef tacos.
And then I used some of Mama McCrazy's green sauce.
I should put some on there. I'll make that.
Mama McCrazy link is down in the box below somewhere too. Just find her.
I'm crazy in there. She got that sauce.
She got that sauce.
She got that sauce.
Alright, so many people that make sauces like, don't you think you tried them all? Somebody else has one.
Yeah. Everybody has their own personal taste on what they like to put on stuff.
That's kind of cool. You know, trying some and then, I mean, you want to try them all, but then do you ever want to like, I don't know, I just like to see people make stuff sometime too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these sauces I've tried or people want to send me, I haven't really like, they don't, nobody ever puts out a how I made it video really, you know?
True.
They'll put out how they made the garlic butter sauce, but I haven't seen too many people put out how they made their sauce.
I'm out there though, yeah. Some people start out, get it out there and then they make a video on how to make it. You know? They see that people like it.
Well, it's like I read somebody's earlier and it was like, it's got whatever, you know, garlic, lemon, couple other ingredients, just name it, and they'll just say a whole bunch of seasonings. Like, what does that mean? Like, when I go buy something from the store, it doesn't say, well, it's got 3 items and a whole bunch of seasonings.
That's
you
one
know?
of those things that say, if I tell you the rest, I'll have to kill you. That's one of them things.
I mean, I just feel like if you're not going to tell me everything that's in there, you know, when I look at this Coke, I mean, it can easily not include dye number such and such and blah, blah, blah. I can just say, and stuff. So I actually want to know what and stuff is.
I don't know, we have to look and see.
I don't understand the right recipe.
Federal guidelines, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How much do you have to entail?
But yeah, what you actually have to say is in your product. Because I know there's a certain standard you have to say. You just can't be like, this is a sauce made with
Well, you know, I just be wanting to know. Because, you know, like I say, how do you know that it goes through those checks, you know?
Yeah, because it gets approved. It has to be FDA approved. I would assume. I don't know about some of these small ones.
That's what I'm saying, though. So we eating stuff, and we like, and not to be negative about or hating anybody, because I'm not calling anybody's names out or nothing like that. It's just that you see so many out there, and you be like, oh, so-and-so got a sauce, and so-and-so got a sauce. And it's just curious.
You know, I think that's when it gets into mass production. Then that's when you need to, you know, list all your stuff.
Right.
But I think right now you can still get away with just saying
and stuff.
And some spices.
And some stuff.
All the right spices.
Well, I mean, like you said, KFC got away with it for the longest. Nobody knew what those seven spices was for forever. And you always had that friend that worked at KFC, like, I know what the 7 ingredients is. You'd be like, tell me. I wonder if they even knew. Because it's not like they was at, if you were a KFC worker, did y'all know what was in there? Was it like, y'all was actually mixing these seasonings, or did it come in some brown plain bag that says the 7 secret spices or whatever? How many is it, 7 or 13? That's been saying 7. But the secret spice from KFC, was it already mixed together?
I don't know. Never worked at KFC before.
That's why I was asking them. I wasn't asking you. I know you know everything.
One thing I don't know is fast food procedures, because I never worked in the fast food industry as a teenager.
Ah, you missing out.
I must say, I never worked in fast food, and I never worked in retail. All my jobs, my first job was a job with the government, and then I just started doing office work ever since.
Right.
I was just doing like some office database stuff when I was like 16, so I was just like inputting. They'd be like,
are you saying like people that worked in fast food were bad?
No, I'm just saying I never had the experience. So
I mean, because most teenagers, so you just say you didn't have a job as a teenager.
I did. I had a job at 16 was my first job. Technically 15 was my first job. So no, I didn't have a job at 12, but I had a job at 15.
Who's working at 12?
You said teenager.
I mean, to be really honest, my first job was
15.
Also for the city of Gary, Indiana, because I was a lifeguard.
Well, so there you go.
But I also worked in some fast food.
Mine was for the state of Indiana, for the state of depositories. My mama got me that job. And it was just for the summertime, just for like a couple of months to just input some numbers. And that was it. And that kind of started. Ever since then, I've been just doing office work, pretty much. So never been in sales.
I don't know that.
Well, just a little bit. And then we have to upsell a product or some sort of, business job.
I mean, I'm just one of those people that had all type of jobs. I worked in offices, I worked in call centers. I just had a lot of jobs when I was young.
That's what all mine were, offices and call centers. But that's what I like. I like office administration, so that's where I just always usually try.
I mean, as older, it's just like you get in the office and it just felt like it was so routine. Like everybody get in, log into your desk, do what you do. About 10 o'clock, 9:30, everybody trying to figure out who's going to get lunch and what we going to be eating, where it's coming from, and then lunch comes, and then
putting your money in.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your food.
And you wondering why Josie taking all day coming back with the food, because whatever was going on, I had to bring the food back. My lunch break gonna be over.
Right. Oh yeah, that was the thing too. I hate 30-minute lunches. That's like pointless. I'd rather not even eat lunch, Just give me that 30 minutes and I'll go home. Because I don't need to eat 30 minutes worth of lunch. Maybe an hour so I can reflect and get back into, you know, the battlefield. But that 30 minutes is a tease.
Yeah. I remember when I worked in a big old warehouse, and you only had a 30-minute lunch. And it took like 6.5, 7 minutes
just to get to the
break room.
Yeah.
Warm up your food for 2 or 3 minutes. Talk to somebody while you're doing that.
Then you gotta go to the bathroom.
Eat your food. Somebody don't get to go to the bathroom. You gotta sneak out later. And then you know it's gonna take you like 5 or 6 minutes to walk back to your station.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? And they always coming over the thing. You know, break's over. Like, man. By the time I walked out, did it. That was 22 minutes.
But at that point, you have it planned out to a T. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, okay, I can go here. If ain't nobody at the microwave, I can get in, put it in the microwave. I can sit down, I eat for 10 minutes, look on my phone for a couple.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to walk down to the bathroom, closer to the break room, a little bit before lunch, and I was already there. No. Always had that mysterious bathroom break right before lunch.
Yeah.
Remember?
You was one of them types, huh?
At least I got to eat my food.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I didn't really feel bad, but I'm gonna call them the cigarette smokers because they had to fit in a cigarette break. Try to eat some food.
That's crucial when you gotta plan that into the.
Ain't nothing like a fast walking cigarette smoker, boy.
I'll bring you over.
It's that cigarette.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's true. So, hats off to you guys because you are able to work that schedule too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
if you can fit all that stuff into your schedule, more power to you.
I hate my tacos. I'm full though. I only had to eat my rice and my beans.
I mean, how many I have? I had 3, I think.
I had 3 with that big old 4th one, so.
They are good though, guys. If you have not tried, let me say, if you have not tried your taco with some potatoes, and these were actually just little mini, look, if you can see it, little mini tots from Orida. Not the regular tater tots, they're actually mini tater tots. So they're smaller than the average one.
So they're perfect to fit in your tacos.
Yeah, because Taco Bell has like just some square diced up potatoes that they put in there. Or you can make them from scratch. But I figured that was a easy way to add our little potato element to the party.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm trying to think of anything going on that you should know about.
What, in the world today?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, but
yeah, I don't know. I read something that was funny though. It said, you know, we all hate like useless jobs, and what's more useless than a lifeguard at the Olympics? We're watching the swimmers in the swimming pool, and they actually had the lifeguard. And they had a picture of the lifeguard. He was just looking so sad, like I've been sitting here all day. I am not about to have to jump in and save nobody. You know, I mean, yeah, they had a medical emergency where somebody had like a
cramp or something,
a stroke or something. Even with a cramp, though, I mean,
that cramp can take you down. That can cause.
Yeah, but it's not like they're in deep water. There's nowhere in that Olympic pool that they can't stand up.
Mr. Lifeguard, that does not take very much water.
But I'm just saying, it's not like the water's gonna be above their head. They can stand up in the water.
How much water does it take for you to drown?
And you can drown in a teaspoon of water, technically.
A teaspoon.
It's either a teaspoon or a tablespoon of water you can drown in, because you can choke on it.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So
but I'm just saying, these professional swimmers have got plenty of cramps, and they are not about to go underwater like their arms and every other part.
What they gonna do? They can freak out and
yeah, they gonna have.
Obviously, they need that man.
That man ain't doing nothing. And if I can find that picture, I've already inserted into this video of this lifeguard just sitting there like I ain't got nothing to do.
You can get making that Olympics.
Right, I'm just trying to think what other one would be
but
like.
Can you imagine how much you would have made in the Olympics as a lifeguard?
I don't know what he's making. I can only imagine he's making some money, but
he made good.
He probably in there. It's just my summer job. I'm only 19. My mom got me this job too.
Wow, it's a nice gig. I'll be like, I'll be there every time we have the Olympics.
Yeah, but how do you become the lifeguard at the Tokyo Olympics and you're not even from Tokyo? It's like, I mean, he didn't look like an old person. It's like, how did he be like, you know what, just put the uniform on today? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, that somebody had to get you that job. Like, look, man, I'm gonna get you the job as the lifeguard at the Olympics, man.
I mean, I'm sure you, at that point, you've done other races and stuff, you know, other professional swimmers.
As a lifeguard, I've never heard of a professional lifeguard that works at swim meets. I mean, that you would think it'd just be the home court person, you know? Like, I don't in high school, when I was on the swim team or any of those, I don't ever really remember seeing the lifeguard.
They were there.
I figure if the other swimmers, the coach, they had the referees. I mean, I guess they was the lifeguards. I'm pretty sure they would jump in and get you.
I was gonna say though, but then again, you weren't Gary, so they was probably doing other stuff.
Hey, we had a very nice swim arena.
Messing with the girls.
Swim arena at my high school. It was a very nice pool. We had one of the nicer pools in my city. Thank you very much.
Nothing to the city of Gary, but I already know how, like you said, the police operate and so forth. It's very laid back.
I mean, it's just a different city, you know. It's not really laid back. It's just, why bother today type attitude, I think, you know.
It's laid back. Like, I'll get it tomorrow.
You know, I like my city.
They gonna be there tomorrow doing the same thing.
I mean, yeah, why bother them? Ain't nobody, somebody hurt. Let me call somebody else now.
That's the same thing as with, like, some of these other, just real quick, some of them other states that have these statutes now that a certain amount is not considered stealing. So they got all these people going into Walgreens and stuff.
I mean, that's Indiana too. Technically,
yeah, I say that's anywhere.
Technically, I think when I worked when I worked at Radio Shack before I went out, and I was manager there, if it wasn't over $785, we couldn't even call the police. And if we didn't physically see them put it in their possession, we really couldn't even do nothing to them.
Well, now they just watch. The security guards actually tape the people doing it and just watch them leave the store. And everybody's like, hello, don't you see this man is stealing something? Like, people are rolled in bicycles and stuff.
I mean, that's them, but shoot, the man, like they say, man, don't risk your life over this stuff. You know, unless you want to be a hero just to be, you know, on TV and famous. But I'm not going to lie. Somebody come in with a weapon and I'm just a normal, like, security guard, or I'm just a normal employee working at a place. Just take what you got. They're insured. Your life is not insured. So technically, they could be stealing $5,000 worth of stuff. But if I think they dangerous, but I cannot provoke them, let them get what they got to get. Now, if I have to protect myself and I have no choice because I really feel like my life is in danger, then yeah, hopefully the inner superhero in me would strike out. But at the same time, ain't nothing in that store of mine, so it ain't worth me dying for, you know? It was $1 million reward. I might try it, but nah, that ain't gonna happen. Whew, all right, looks like you really are done because you haven't touched it and I've just been talking to kill some time over here. But, you know, you woke up today, guys, so that is a plus.
Always.
You got to do it all over again. Miss Shan has her phrase about the bubbles. What was that?
Bubbles pop, just keep on blowing.
Right, because one day you might get that big one that just doesn't
pops
stop.
It's just, it might pop, but it's full of goodness.
I guess it's going to get so big.
All good things are big.
That's what she said. All right, guys, I need you to do something for me.
What?
I need you to give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna need you to comment below, baby. And make sure you share it out. Share it out. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm Big Belly Bob.
And I'm Miss Shan.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, it's Big Belly Bob here. Yeah, you ready for another challenge, or food review, or a recipe made by Miss Shan or myself? Well, you're at the right place. You're at Triple B, Big Belly Bob. You ready? Because I have another banger for you. Hey guys, it's Big Belly Bob here. Yeah, you ready for another challenge, or food review, or a recipe made by Miss Shan or myself? Well, you're at the right place. You're at Triple B, Big Belly Bob. You ready? Because I have another banger for you.